Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. George Bernard Shaw. How many hours a day do you watch the traditional TVs, or nationwide TV channels such as NBC, CBS, ABC, and so on? And how many hours a day do you watch the contents of video streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime? As a person who has worked for 30 years in the field of televisions, I've seen the evolution of TV since the camera were in this black and white camera were in the size of 2 feet by 1 feet to now that they are a microchip on cell phones and watches. Today we talk about I want to talk about video streaming and video streaming services. Uh, Video and their features such as video on demand, three-dimensional video games, and virtual reality. Let's see what is the video streaming. Video streaming is the process of sending compressed, digitized video and audio and other contents through internet, high-speed internet platforms. Actually, the service providers keep their contents, movies, series, and music, and some other contents as files on powerful servers. And also, they can stream their live videos, for example, sport events and live shows too. And some of the features that belong to these services is the video on demand first, that the user or the viewers can control, has control on some of items on it. For example, it can change the quality, it can change the language, it can change the speed, and the time of the play, such that video on demand. And the other feature is three-dimensional movies. Three-dimensional movies, we have familiar with this feature. We have seen the film three-dimensional and more dimensional on theaters, outside theaters. It's possible to use it through the stream services and by wearing special eyeglasses. The other feature is virtual reality. Virtual reality is a service that the user or viewer, by using a special headset in the name of VR headset, can feel himself or herself in the scene of the show or the movie or animations. It has control. It has control on changing the situation for him or her situation. Um, and the other things is the games, video games. Video games is another services that is used by through the streaming services. The youngster are very interested in this programs. The other things that we should talk about is how the video streaming is the future of television. Television to compete with these service providers has has made their own web servers and put their own contents, videos, news, and all other contents on the servers, and they made their websites and they offer these contents to the users. Actually, they use the big servers such as we saw on streaming service providers, wasn't the service providers, and also they use the other websites such as YouTube. They offer their contents live or passive on internet, and the users can use that. That's why we say that the television are going toward the streaming, through internet. There is no transmission for televisions in futures. All are based on the high-speed internet. In conclusion, the streaming is the future of televisions. We've talked about some of the features of streaming, like video virtual reality, three-dimensional video, and video on demand, and video games. The future user or future viewers don't like to wait for a content to be broadcast. The users and the viewers want the contents anywhere, any place. Thank you.